how to bisect an angle using a protractor, and how to bisect a segment using a protractor, and how to make a circle using a compass. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to just make an angle. Any angle I want. I'm going to make mine obtuse. Slide that down so you can see. I'll make this a little bit longer so I can actually measure it. So I'm going to measure my angle right here. Of course, I put this right here in the center. I put this right there. I'm going to measure it. And so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Looks like about 18, 118 degrees, maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to take 118 degrees. I'm going to divide that by 2. 118 divided by 2, of course, would be 59 degrees. And with that 59 degrees right there, I'm going to go over here and keeping it right on there. I'm going to count up to 59 degrees. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, right there. Make my dot. Notice I make it on the outside so I can as close as possible. And right there. So I should be able to check now. We know that one's 59 degrees. Let me measure the other one as well. Get that right there. So it should be just a little bit short of 60, just a little bit. I'll give you 1 degree either way, and that works. So both those are 59 degrees. And that's how you bisect an angle using a protractor. That's the number one skill you're going to need to have here, first skill. The second skill you're going to need to have, just a little bit, there we go, is bisecting a segment with a ruler. This is pretty simple. You're just going to measure the segment. So this one happens to be, let's see here, there's 2 inches, 2.5, 2 3/4, so 2 13/16. 13/16 inches. Well, half of that, half of 2 is going to be 1, half of 13 is like, 6.5 16ths. So I'm going to go over 1 inch and then 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 16ths, 6.5, so right there in the middle. So that should be 1 and 6.5 16ths, which would also be 1 and 13/32. And this should be the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6.5, just a little bit over, good enough. 1 and 6.5 16ths, or 1 and 13/32. So that's how, if I had to make a segment bisector or find the midpoint. Now, if I wanted this to be a perpendicular bisector, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, put it right on there just like that. And I'm going to go up to 90 degrees right there and draw that straight down. Now that is a perpendicular bisector. So we've made a perpendicular bisector of a segment. We've bisected an angle using a protractor. The last thing we're going to do is make a circle. So let's say we have to make a circle with a radius of, how about 4.2 centimeters. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get out my ruler. So right here you see the centimeters part on this, okay? So there's 4, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's 10 parts, so that's 4.2 would be 4 2/10, so right there. So this needs to go from here to 4.2, just like that. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to make a little dot right there. That's my starting dot right there. That's going to be 4.2. So I'm going to put it on right here. And now, most people try to keep this straight up and down. Here's the trick. You hold it at an angle and you turn the paper. That allows it to move smoothly around, like that. Oh, back up just a little bit. There we go. Good enough. And that is how you make a circle with a radius of 4.2 centimeters. Thanks for watching.